Relation list. It's a combination of relationship and list. You get it? It's clever. Relation list. If your first response to dating or relationships is a list of demands or expectations from another human being, rather than the unshakable knowledge of what you bring to the table, you should stay single. Until you learn the evils of selfishness and the virtues of selflessness. And by some of the social media posts I'm seeing out there, that might be forever. Yikes. I'm just gonna head off the whiners and detractors real quick. Having a strong set of values and justifiable high-level traits that you desire from someone in a relationship is one thing. A good sense of humor. Because the weight of life can be overwhelming when we don't take a step back and laugh at the funny moments. Honest with strong communication skills. Because openness and grace are foundational elements to a healthy relationship. Rejects pineapple on pizza because it's evil and makes baby Jesus cry. The opportunity to be in a relationship of any kind should be a celebration of the ways in which you desire to foster an environment of happiness in the life of another human being. Notice how I said foster an environment? Because happiness is still an individual choice. But I digress. If your first thought is of yourself, you are doing it wrong. What about my needs? You're doing it again. What's that? Only thinking of yourself. But every other relationship, they take advantage of me and I get nothing out of it but feeling hurt and used. All of them? Yeah. Every single one. Yes. And you never stop to think that you might be the problem? What? You are the only common denominator in all of your problems. How could you say that? Like this. If every single relationship ends the exact same way for you, it's time to look in the mirror. When will my reflection show? The metaphorical mirror. Not the one for popping zits and checking for boogers. Either you're not being fully honest with the type of person you actually are in a relationship, maybe just as lazy and selfish as your exes, or you're stuck in a broken cycle of hurt, watch, repeat. You have some deeply rooted emotional or traumatic issues that push you to the same old routines over and over. And yet you still wonder why things don't turn out differently. Educator and family relationship counselor Jesse Potter once said, if you always do what you've always done, you always get what you've always gotten. Wow. Honestly, I'm just feeling so attacked right now. Shut up. It's pretty easy to identify selfish people who only take. It's evident in how they treat their partners, their family and friends, customer and food service workers. The truth is out there. Selfish people have zero emotional stamina. They gas out fast and show their cards quickly. But feelings often cloud our judgment. Because it's nice to be with someone and kiss them and hug them and hold their hand, you dirty birds. And it's just been so long and I've been so lonely and I don't want to be alone anymore. So you ignore how they really treat you, how they forgot your birthday, didn't come to your work event because it's not their thing, chose the bar with the boys or a girls' night at the club when you really, truly, desperately needed them after the worst possible day you could have ever had. So you grow cold and you change. And now you're the selfish one who only thinks of themselves. And nothing gets better. So we turn to a relation list because it's so much easier to externalize our problems with checkboxes and requirements of others than to turn the criticism inward and accept our own personal dysfunctions. And so many of us wonder why things are the way they are. If your first thought is about yourself, you're not ready to be in a relationship. Because good relationships take work. So much work. And time, energy, patience, perseverance, and commitment. And if you're not willing to put in that effort, you don't deserve a good relationship. Because life is not a race to the bottom, it is a climb to the top. I am Tim, and I have no chill.
Help me, help me, help you. Let's see you through. Help me, help me, help you. Help me, help me, help you.
When will my reflection show? That's ridiculous enough to work, people. It's pretty easy to identify selfish people who only take. Oh, my nose is itchy. Holy crap, it's itchy. Itchy, itchy, scratchy. And there's no boogers.